While you lift this up, frontwards or backwards, good idea to put your hand over the metal clip. That way you don't accidentally jerk up the strip and break off the metal clip. Slide it toward us, pop it off the clip, and there we go. If your roof molding is deteriorating or dry rotting from all those years of baking under the sun, you might end up losing a clip fully or partially like this. If you didn't buy new roof molding strips, that's okay. This can easily be remedied by applying some super glue back down to the rubber. What's going on, everyone? Honda Fit for Adventure here, and today we're going to be replacing the roof molding on a 2015 Honda Fit. One of the reasons you might want to replace your roof molding is if it becomes deteriorated over time if it sits in the sun all day. Another reason you might want to remove your roof molding is if you want to apply some vinyl on your car. I went to put some clear vinyl down for my roof rack a few years ago, and I didn't know how to remove the roof molding, and I ended up damaging the back tab. A few years have gone by and I had to wrap my roof again, so I learned how to do it the correct way. Now, I did not buy the Honda OEM ones. I bought these off eBay, so hopefully they should fit the same. To remove our roof molding, we're going to need to pop up the drip sill first. You can do this by putting your 4 fingers underneath the drip sill and just pry up. You don't need to do the whole drip sill, just the top portion. Now, I've done this already numerous times on my car, so it might be a little bit easier for me. We're going to take our 4 fingers, stick them under the drip sill, and pry up. I'm going to put my left hand on top and my 4 fingers underneath. This is going to pry up, and my left hand's kind of going to keep it from flying all the way up. With our drip molding up, we can now access the end of our roof mold. Underneath the rubber strip is a metal tab, and on the frame of the car is going to be a metal nub. Right now, the metal nub is on the back of the tab where my index finger is, and we're going to need to push the roof molding backwards so it slides on the tab to the larger hole and the molding can come off. So in order to have enough room on the roof molding to slide it forward and move it off the metal clip without it breaking, you're going to need a pry tool. If you don't have a pry tool, you could probably get away with an old gift card or your credit card or driver's license. And you're going to want to stick this under here, wiggle it a little bit, and pry it up. Wiggle it in there, pop it up. You don't need to lift the full thing up. You just want a little bit of slack. Take this, pop it out of the trim. And this is where the metal clip is. Remember, the nub is down here, and we're going to slide it back, and then it comes off. Just like that. With the front half of the rubber strip detached, we can easily remove the back half by just pushing a little pressure down and pulling it back toward you. If your roof molding is deteriorating or dry rotting from all those years of baking under the sun, you might end up losing a clip fully or partially like this. If you didn't buy new roof molding strips, that's okay. This can easily be remedied by applying some super glue back down to the rubber. Before we apply our new roof molding, I'd like to point out that the front of the molding has a tip, while the back of the molding has a corner. Let's start by taking our metal clip where the hole is, placing it on the metal nub, and then pushing the stripping backward toward the trunk of the car. Line it up, push it into place, slide it backwards. You can see there's still a little bit of a gap, And while I'm pushing it forward, it doesn't go any further back, we are securely locked into place. Don't push the roof molding down yet because we still need the extra slack to put in the front clip. Same thing, metal clip, hook on the tab, slide it forward. Now we could make sure our roof molding is even. Once that's all evened out, we can then push down the drip molding. Now let's do the next side. Since my passenger side strip was damaged, I already have the new one installed. It's the exact same process as the Honda OEM one. It was just a little bit more of a snugger fit. To show you how easy it is to remove and install, I got a timer right here. Let's go. Let's pop up the stripping. Take our pry tool, go underneath the roof molding or weather stripping. Pop that up. It's a little bit tighter than the Honda OEM one. When we lift this up, mine happens to slide forward. Pops it off the tab already. While you lift this up, frontwards or backwards, good idea to put your hand over the metal clip. That way you don't accidentally jerk up the strip and break off the metal clip. Slide it toward us, pop it off the clip, and there we go. To put it back on, remember we got the tip toward the front and the corner toward the back. I did find a trick to installing this. I mean, this part's self-explanatory. Metal clip hole on the nub, slide it in, locks into place. Now the trick is to hold down and pull backwards. It makes the stripping slide in the channel a lot easier. And it also stretches the rubber, so we make sure our rubber strip has enough to slide into place and meet our drip molding. 1 minute and 50 seconds. Not too bad. Stay tuned where we're going to fully remove the drip mold tray.